Apple's 2020 Worldwide Developers Conference kicks off today in Cupertino, California, but for the first time ever, it will be held virtually. Here to discuss what we can expect from the conference is Yahoo Finance's tech editor, Dan Howley. Good morning, Dan. I know you've been waiting to talk about this. We all want to know what's coming down the pike. I guess a big part of the discussion is going to be the iPhone 12. What do you expect to hear? And I guess, is it still on track for a September release?
Yeah, so the biggest news will likely be iOS 14. That's the newest version of iOS. That's the operating system that powers the iPhone. Basically, what we're going to see is some updates to that software. We're looking at potentially a new fitness app that allows you to download individual guided workout videos, as well as some updates to messages, things like group message updates. Mostly, this will be a stability and speed upgrade. So you're going to see not as many features potentially as we have in iOS 13 or 12, but a lot of really making sure that the bugs and kinks are worked out of the operating system right now. This is going to give us basically an idea of what's going to come in the iPhone 12. We might not see anything really substantive as far as new features for that phone, but it should give us a general idea of what to look forward to come September when this operating system actually launches. And, you know, there has been talk that the iPhone 12 could be delayed maybe up to a month or so. Usually, again, that comes out in September. October wouldn't be out of the question for a launch or even a debut of the device, but it's going to be a huge one for Apple. 5G for the first time on a device. We're looking at 3 different versions of the iPhone, potentially 4, depending on what kind of setups they offer and whether or not they'll have full versions of 5G or not. But this will be a huge launch for them. WWDC, a lot of fun as always, and it's definitely going to be all virtual this year.
Dan, you just reminded me, I hate updating my iPhone with all the software, and I also hate updating my Apple Watch. Talk to me about hardware. There are some rumors out there floating around that Apple might release some hardware. Wireless charging, where is this thing? Is today the day?
That's really a great question. Chances are we're not going to see anything for wireless charging. I think you're talking about the Power Mat or Air Mat or Air Power, I think it was called. That's basically off the table. Apple tried for a while to make it work. And then they just said, look, we can't, so we'll see you later to it. But we will see potentially new headphones. We're talking about over-the-ear headphones. There's supposed to be something called Studio AirPods or something along those lines. And you can expect it to offer some of the power that we see out of the traditional AirPods, but really give you a snug fit over the ear. And it's something that we have already from the Beats brand, but nothing from Apple's brand. You'll remember that Apple owns Beats already. So they may be able to translate some of that technology into what Apple offers. I expect the quality of it to be higher than what's available for Beats, the durability to be longer, but there's no guarantee that we will see that. Their chances are we could see a new iMac, believe it or not, that's designed to look similar to what the new iPad Pros look like. So think a more squared, angular design than what we've had from iMacs for a while. Those haven't been updated in quite some time as far as their physical design goes. So it would be really cool to see them kind of take the iPad shape and size. Well, not size, but shape.
All right, we'll be watching. Dan Howley, thanks so much.